Pharaoh Akhenaten wasn't just worshipped as a god, he also married his own daughters. Yes, you heard that right. In ancient Egypt, bloodlines were considered so sacred, pharaohs broke the ultimate taboo to keep it divine. But that was just the beginning. Tutankhamun, better known as King Tut, was the child of incest. His parents were brother and sister. Historians believe this is why he died at just 19 years old, his body riddled with deformities. And what happened next shocked even Egypt's priests. Pharaohs didn't just marry sisters, they sometimes took their own mothers as wives, calling it a holy union. Imagine the golden palaces, temples filled with incense, priests chanting, and a throne that could only be inherited by children of pure blood. But behind the rituals was a dangerous truth. Each generation of incest made the dynasty weaker, and it nearly destroyed Egypt itself. And here's where the story gets darker. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh, was the product of centuries of inbreeding. Her family, the Ptolemies, kept the tradition alive by marrying brothers and sisters for generations. It gave them power, but it also fueled jealousy, betrayal, and murder within their own family. So the question is, were these pharaohs preserving divinity or signing their own death sentence? And before we go deeper into these twisted secrets of Egypt's royals, make sure you subscribe so you never miss the scandals history tried to bury. And let me know in the comments, should I uncover Rome's forbidden tales next, or the dark secrets of the Ottoman harem? Let's rewind to Akhenaten, the heretic king who shook Egypt to its core. Around 1350 BCE, he ditched the old gods for Aten, the sun disk, and moved the capital to Amarna. But his family life? Even wilder. He married Nefertiti, but also his daughters, Meritaten and Akhenaten, possibly fathering children with them to keep the bloodline pure. Egyptians believed pharaohs were divine, so marrying kin mimicked the gods, like Osiris and Isis, brother-sister lovers. It wasn't just taboo, it was strategy, preventing outsiders from claiming the throne. But Akhenaten's radical changes, combined with this inbreeding, left his heirs vulnerable. Tease alert, this pattern echoes in Tut's tragic fate coming up next. Enter King Tut, the boy king whose tomb Howard Carter uncovered in 1922, packed with treasures. But DNA from 2010 tells a grim story. Tut was Akhenaten's son by his own sister. Incest led to horrors. Tut had a cleft palate, feminine hips from hormonal issues, and that infamous club foot. He walked with canes, suffered infections, and died young, possibly from a leg fracture gone wrong. His wife? Akhenaten, his half-sister. They had 2 stillborn daughters, more victims of the bloodline curse. Priests were horrified, but the tradition persisted. Ramses II, the great builder, married his daughters too, fathering over 100 kids. Scandal after scandal, each one weakening the pharaohs. But how did this play out in Egypt's final days? Stick around for the Ptolemaic twist. Fast forward to 305 BCE. The Ptolemies, Greek rulers after Alexander's conquest, adopted Egyptian customs including incest to legitimize their rule. Ptolemy II married his sister Arsinoe II, setting a precedent. It wasn't love, it was politics, keeping wealth and power in the family, away from Egyptian nobles. Generations later, this bred paranoia. Ptolemy VIII murdered his own nephew's son to reclaim the throne, then married his niece. The family tree? A tangled web of brother-sister unions, leading to health issues like obesity and mental instability. It fueled endless betrayals, assassinations, exiles, civil wars. And at the center, Cleopatra VII, born around 69 BCE, the ultimate product of this madness. Her parents were likely siblings, making her a genetic time bomb. But her story? It's about to get even more forbidden. Now, if you thought Egypt's obsession with forbidden love stopped at family ties, think again. Cleopatra didn't just navigate inbreeding scandals, she exported the drama. Rumors swirled of her steamy affairs with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, blending Egyptian passion with Roman ambition. Was it true love, power plays, or something more scandalous? These liaisons didn't end at Egypt's borders. They nearly toppled empires. We'll unpack the juicy details, including her asp ending, right after this. Don't click away. The real forbidden twists are just starting. Cleopatra ascended by marrying her brother, Ptolemy XIII, at 18. But when he turned on her, she allied with Caesar, bearing his son, Caesarion. After Caesar's assassination, she hooked up with Antony, having twins and another child. Their unions, a mix of politics and passion, but rooted in that inbred Ptolemaic mindset. Jealousy led to wars with Rome. Octavian defeated them at Actium in 31 BCE, and Cleopatra's suicide with Asp sealed Egypt's fate as a Roman province. Centuries of incest had preserved power short-term, but eroded it long-term. Genetic weaknesses, internal murders, and vulnerability to outsiders. Divinity? More like a death sentence. So, were these pharaohs gods or fools? Their incestuous unions built legends but crumbled dynasties. From Akhenaten's daughters to Cleopatra's affairs, it's a tale of power's dark side. What do you think? Divine strategy or ultimate taboo? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like if this shocked you, and subscribe for more history scandals. Next up, Rome's own forbidden loves. See you there.